Yeah, hi all, welcome back to my channel Q Warrior, and here we only discuss the interview question that is asked in the testing interviews. And if you are new to this channel, so it's very important to subscribe and also press the bell icon to get notification about the channel. And today we are going to see another important topic, and the name of the topic is HR interview question for freshers. So even if you are a fresher or you are experienced, so most of the candidates they don't get shortlisted in the HR interviews because you don't know what answer your HR is expecting and how we need to answer those questions. So we will discuss the important questions that are asked in any of the HR interviews, either for fresher or for the experienced person. So let's start. So the first and the topmost question that is asked is about your introduction. The HR will ask you like, tell me about yourself. So this is one of the tricky question if you are sitting for any fresher interview or if you are sitting for any experience interview as well. But most of the marks in the interview is given for this introduction. So how you will start with your introduction? So first thing is that you have to first tell about your name, from where you belong, about your qualification, then something about your family background, then you will come down to your work experience if you have. If you don't have, then you can skip it. Next is about your hobby. What's your hobby? You like playing cricket, movies, listening music, and then about your career objective. So I have noted down an example here. So if you want, you can just note down this one and you can put your name and you can modify this introduction according to your will, and then you can present it to the HR. So I have written, good morning sir or ma'am, my name is Mohammad Akram and I belong to Dehradun. About my qualification, I have completed 10 plus 2 from CBSE board and did my graduation from HNB Garhwal University. Presently, I am pursuing MBA from Sikkim Manipal University and it's my last semester. About my family background, I have 5 members in my family including me. My father is a businessman and my mother is a housewife, and I have one elder brother and sister. My brother is married now. And about my work experience, I have 3 years work experience in BPO industry, because as this guy was having the experience of 3 years in a BPO industry, so he has mentioned in his experience. But if you don't have, need not to worry, you can skip this part. Now about your hobby. So about your hobby, you can certainly tell that your hobby is, my hobby is playing cricket and watching movie, listening music. And when it comes to career objective, is to build my career in corporate sector. Okay, corporate sector in the sense like IT sector, telecom sector. So that's all about me. So this is how you will start your introduction from starting from your name and ends with the sentence, that's all about me. Because if you will end your introduction anything in the middle, so that will not give a clear picture whether you have completed your introduction or not. And I will suggest one more thing, that even while giving your introduction, if you forget some of the part, so instead of keeping it at that point only, you can just tell that that's all about me and you can complete your introduction. Now second most important question is, why should I hire you? So this is one of the most important question, and the answer you can give it in 2 ways. So first way is that I don't have any experience because I'm a fresher, so I need a platform. Because see, if you are a fresher, anybody doesn't born nobody is born with the experience, so they need some kind of job in order to gain the experience. Unless and until you work for any firm or company, you won't get the experience. So first thing is that you need a platform. So that's the reason in your answer it's very important for you to mention that as I am a fresher, so I need a platform where I can show my ability and I want to explore my knowledge. Second kind of answer that you can give is that, sir, as I am a fresher, I don't have any working experience, so you can mold me like a clay to work for any position in your company. So you have seen that if the clay is wet, so you can give any shape, you can make a cup of it, you can make a vessel out of it, but once the clay is dried, you can't mold, correct? It will break but it will not mold. So this is the situation of a fresher. So freshers, they can be kept in any technology, testing, development, support, anywhere. So that's the reason it is written like, you can mold me like a clay to work for any position in your country, and can also learn many new things. If you hire me, I assure that I will work hard for your company and I will never let you down and your company as well. So this is how you should answer with full confidence on your HR questions, and the kind of attitude and the confidence should reflect while you are answering the HR questions. Third question, what are your strengths and weaknesses? So be very careful here. So in the weakness, it doesn't mean if the question is asking you about weakness that you will tell about your weakness. So in the weakness only, you have to mention something which you have made it into your strength. Okay, so you have to answer that question in such a way that something positive was your weakness, but you converted it into your strength. So now let's see how we can answer this question. So the answer is, my strength is I am hardworking, sincere and self-motivating person. I eager to learn new things. I am adaptable in any kind of environment, and my positive attitude towards any situation. Okay, adaptable means, have you seen cactus? It can grow even in a desert area. It is adaptable to any condition. Even if it is rainy or the wetland, it can grow there. If it is a desert area, there also it can grow. So everyone should be adaptable. It should not happen that if you are getting some pressure, so you will get frustrated and you can take any such a step like you leave the company or something. So your adaptability is your strength. Now see how we can answer the weakness. My weakness is when I involve in any work, I try to finish it as soon as possible, and I do not care about my time. If anyone asks me to help, I never negate them. So you can see that this guy is trying to express his weakness, that if anyone asks me for my help, I cannot say no to them. So this is my weakness. So it shows that yes, this guy is very helpful. Second thing is, if you assign this guy any work, he will try to finish it as soon as possible. He doesn't care about time. So in this way, he answered about his weakness but in a positive manner. So this is how you should answer about strength and weakness of your to your HR. Third is, why do you want to work at our company? So very important. So many HR wants to know that what is in our company, why you want to work in our company. So that how you are going to answer this is that as I am a fresher, I don't have work experience. I need a platform in a reputed company like yours where I can improve my skills with your company and work experience also. Because I have explained earlier as well, because for a fresher the platform is very important, because nobody is born with the experience comes when you work. So first thing is that any company should provide a platform to freshers in their reputed companies, where the freshers can improve their skills while working with the company and work experience also. Okay, now question is, what is the difference between confidence and overconfidence? So the difference is, if I say that I can do it, then it's my confidence. But when I say that only I can do it, this shows that I am overconfident. Okay, so confidence is better than overconfidence. So never be overconfident. Next question, how do you feel about working nights and weekend? So yeah, this is also a tricky question because no company asks you to work in weekends or at night. But this question is to judge whether if it is required, company requires you in weekends or working late night. So will you be available there or not? So in that case, you have to be very uh, polite, and you should be very positive towards it. That let's see in the answer. So the answer says, I would like to spend time with my family and friend in weekend, but if the company needs me at any time and any situation, I will be there to serve my company. So this shows a positive attitude of the interview, the person who is giving the interview towards the company. So the HR will get impressed more with this candidate rather than someone who will make excuse that yes, I don't work in weekends, or I don't want to work at late night. So this is how you should answer to these kind of tricky questions. Now, one of the last or second last most important interview question that will be asked, are you willing to relocate or travel? So the question says that if you or your family is living in Bangalore and the company need you in Delhi or in Hyderabad or in Chennai or any part of India, so are you willing to relocate or not? So this is a very tricky question. So your answer should be always yes. Even if you tell yes, you are selected there. But if you say no, your offer will be lost. So always say yes. And you can also add that yes, I would learn new things as I want to build my career as well as my knowledge along with the interacting new people and new culture. Because if you go away from your hometown to a new city, there you can learn new culture. As I was from Bhopal, so I came to Bangalore. I interacted with Kannada people. I learned the culture of Karnataka, Kannada people, and their language. So I got familiar with that because I got a chance to relocate from my hometown to Bangalore. So we should always say yes to this question. Now, what are your goals? So always you have to tell your short term and as well as your long term goal. You have to describe it. So for example, if I am telling that my short term goal is to get a job in a reputed company like yours, but my long term goal is to become a respectable position in your organization. So this will show that yes, this person is very much interested in this particular job profile, and also he wants to work hard and come to my position. Okay, so this is how you will answer about what are your goals. You will mention about your short term and long term goals. Now next is, how long would you expect to work for us if hired? So this is to check whether you are a stable person or you are an unstable person. So if you will tell that yes, I would like to work for 1 year or 2 years, so you will lose the interview there itself. So always be very specific, or answer it in a tricky manner. That, and how your answer should be, I will tell you. You have to tell that yes, I am working for my satisfaction. If company provides me good working environment, job satisfaction and bright future, then I will work long time for the company. Okay, it should not be that 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, anything. So you should be you should give them a proper answer, that on what condition you will be there in that particular company, and it should be positive. Now sometimes it happens that you are from a bigger university or from a big college, and you go for any startup company. So there they might ask you question that are you not overqualified for this position? So even if you are overqualified, but if you want that job, so you have to tell the answer in such a way that nobody is perfect, and so I am nobody here, and because I am always a learner and my learning never ends. So in this way, even if you are overqualified, you will be able to get that opportunity or offer by telling the answer in this way. So this is how you will answer about this overqualified question. Now next question is, would you lie for the company? This is a tricky question, but yes, I think this question is rarely asked, but yes, it's better if you know the answer for this question. So it's like, I cannot say yes or no because it depends on the situation. If that lie can help some good for the company, and if there is no alternative, then I will try to modify the truth instead of lying. So in the answer, you are trying to tell that you will not lie, but you will try to modify the truth instead of lying in order for the betterment of the company. Okay. Now next is, how would you be an asset to this organization? Rarely asked, but yes, can be asked. So the answer is, as we know that growth of every company depends on the performance of the employees, and since I am dedicated toward my work, I have a patience to hold up pressure. Hold up pressure means I can work under pressure condition and work sincerely. Moreover, I have a quality to learn from my failure and don't give up until I achieve positive result. So I can be asset to your organization. So this is how you have to answer for the question that comes like asset to the organization. Next is very important question. Tell me something about our company. So these 5 lines, just remember, even if you are going for any company interview, so just speak out these 5 lines, you will be get selected in the interview. So the 5 lines are magical lines. I call it magical lines. It is one of the best, fastest growing company in India. The work environment of the company is very good. People feel environment of the company is very good. People feel proud to be support to their employee in professional front. It has many branches across the world, so I have good opportunity to show my talent. So in this way, you have to tell that the work environment is good, the people are good, the people are very helpful, they are very professional, it has many branches, and it is the fastest growing company. Okay, so these 5 lines you can use it whenever you are going for any interview for any company. You can use this line. Now next is, how much salary do you expect? This is again a tricky question. It should not happen that for example, a company comes with a budget of 3 LPA and you are asking it for 4 or 5. So in this way, if you let them decide that what salary they want to give you, so there is a possibility that even if it has come for 3 LPA, it can offer you 4 or 5 LPA as well. So in that case, you will answer like, working with your company is my first priority. Give me salary as per my experience and company policies. So in this way, they will definitely provide you what is their salary package for the particular criteria. Like for 3 or 4 years of experience, what package they are offering, they will definitely provide you that same package as per their company policy. So this is how you have to answer about your salary expectation. Now, one of the most important question, where do you see yourself after 5 years? So this is again a tricky question. So there are 2 ways of answering this question. So first way, that it is very difficult to predict future, but after 5 years, I want to be 5 times more effective from now and want to lead teams to professional. Okay. So this is one of the question where you are answering it in a positive way, that I want to be 5 times more effective and 5 times more knowledgeable. Second answer is, though future is uncertain, but still I am sure that I will be 5 years more knowledgeable, more experienced, more skillful last but not least, definitely an asset for the organization in which I will be working. So see, this is how your answers can be a game changer in any interview. So people, they will give any answer, but the way of answering your question to the HR will decide your selection in any of the interview. Now, this is the last question which every interviewer asks, that do you have any question for me? So most of the case what happens is that people tell that yes, they don't have any question, no thank you. So yes, don't skip this question. Instead of that, ask them any question, like what should be my job profile, why is company, for which project I am getting hired. Okay, so these kind of question what gives a picture of yours in the mind of HR is that this guy is proactive, he wants to question, and if he is asked questioning means he is trying to understand, he is interested in the company profile. Okay, so in that case you should use that opportunity and you should ask the question in a way like, thank you for providing the opportunity and I would like to know about the job profile and company is hiring for which project. Second type of giving answer is, first of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity and can you please tell me if I am selected, when can I join your company, or if I am not selected, which thing I need to improve. So this is how you will answer for the last question of the interview, that is, do you have any questions for me? Don't skip this question, always ask question to the interviewer. This will provide you additional mark other than any of the person who is taking interview. Okay, so that's all in this video. We'll see most interesting and important topics in the upcoming videos. So please subscribe to my channel, like the videos, and also comment down on the video if you have any queries. Thank you for watching.